Hello everybody, Icelandic Farmer here, and welcome back to Trucking in Europe. We are in Copenhagen. Let's go to the map and see. Here we are. Right there. I think we can go in there and see if we can do any changes on the truck, but I think we don't need. I want to see what we can find on the job market. So we are in Copenhagen, and it's not that really much to get, but I was thinking about this trailer. Used plastic, 9 tons. Going from Copenhagen to Kristiansand, Norway. We haven't been in Norway, I think. Never. So we have been down, as you can see, down here in Europe, and quite a long trip down there in France and into England, Sweden, but we haven't been in Norway. So I was thinking this one we will take that trailer today. Get in the truck. Let's start it up. How is the rest? Do we need to rest before we start? I don't think so. So yeah, everything is as supposed to. There. Brake off. Get my pedals so that I can reach everything as it's supposed to. So let's just rock and roll. Just my steering wheel. Force feedback. Yeah, we were really lucky there. Didn't have to drive so far to get to the load. So that's nice for once. Whoa. This is really brutal. There. Was this one? Let's see. Yeah. We can choose a different trailer type. This is the new one. This, I think we had this one in last video. Let's go for this one. There, take a job. So let's get that trailer. Is it on the back, I think? There it is. Standing, waiting for us. So let's see. There. No, it is all on. And there, now we are ready. So let's look at the map. Let's see, where does it want us to go? Okay, let's see, this way. There's not other ways to choose from, so let's just follow the navigator. find my way out. Lucky me. I'm not paying attention. I'm supposed to go there. Yeah, this is a really good beginning of the video. Me not finding the way out in the dark. Whoa, this is really jumpy there. So, yeah, last episode we actually I bought this DLC with the trailers. I have actually talked about that earlier. I think this one we have in the back there is actually just a skinned new one. This gives us a few more trailers originally with the game. I haven't seen the steering wheels pack for Euro Truck yet, but I have seen something about they talking about putting that in. You can choose your own steering wheel in the truck. I think that is going to be quite nice. You can take away this original steering wheel and put in a wood steering wheel, whatever, two guns like they are showing on the photo, whatever. But I think it is really nice to be able to customize your own truck, because of that is what you do in real life anyway, like I did myself when I did drive a truck in Sweden. I customized it for my taste, so I really like that feature. Let's see, get in here without crashing into the. These turns here are too sharp, I think. I don't like these guardrails on the side here either. It makes the roads so narrow. How is the diesel? We have enough diesel for this trip, I think. No, wrong button. It's going to put the cruise control on there in highest gear, and we are cruising on the highway. So I haven't heard or seen anything else about the France DLC. Yeah, I know I'm nagging about the France DLC. There are going to be some nice features to the game with France DLC, and even new trailers, new companies. For you players that have been playing Euro Truck a long time, for example, since the beginning of Euro Truck, I think many of you would like some more. Me, I've been playing this game for about 3 years, on and off. Of course, I've not been playing it constantly for 3 years, but more companies, more variety to the trailers is something that this game really needs, because they are doing really much with the gameplay. They are giving us like these trailers. Whoa, 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 whoa. This trailer DLC, of course, and steering wheels. All of this kind new stuff that is really enjoyable. It makes the game more enjoyable, I think. For me, at least. For me, like I like really much customizing the truck and doing changes here and there. And the only thing that I think that this, especially for Scania and Volvo, if you have a 3-axle truck, you can't have a side skirts on. And I don't know why they haven't done that. You can, yeah, of course, I heard, I asked about this out on forums and stuff, and people say, yeah, there's a mod. Yeah, of course, I know there's a mod. My problem is that when the game updates all the time, you need to wait until the next, for the modder to get the mod up to date. So for me, like doing videos like I'm doing now, it's not that good, because then the look on the trailer truck is always going to change by every update of the game. One day side skirts on, and other day non side skirts. So that is I like to try to get the trucks as it is with the game. I downloaded actually today a mod for the truck that you can put on more axles. You can put 8 times 4, and what was it? 10 times 4, I think. It was at least a really heavy load truck you can have. And I want to have a truck like that later on, when we have built up the company, which is building up really slow. But it is getting there. We are, what is it? Level 9, I think. Yeah, level 9. So that's not bad. And actually been looking around on the internet for some nice trailer packs, or some one big trailer. And like I loved this the Trafo trailer, really heavy one, 90 tons was the total weight of the trailer. Really fun to drive around with. It was a challenge. You challenged yourself. You needed to sometimes change routes because of some hills you just couldn't get up because they were too the trailer was too heavy for the truck. It was just spinning on top of the asphalt. And some curves that were too narrow that you couldn't make with the trailer and stuff. Everything that gives you a challenge that is fun. Like these original trailers, they aren't long. In real life they are 13.6 meters. And I think they can weigh about 32 tons in total. If you have the right truck in front. You need to have 3-axle truck, yeah. 3-axle truck for 32 tons or 33 tons or something. Don't totally remember. It was something in that direction. And they aren't that much challenge, if you ask me. I did find a mod on Steam Workshop. It is the original trailers. The only thing that he had done was put one more axle to them. There are 4 axles instead of 3, and he had stretched the trailer, so they were almost half the length longer than the original ones. And looks really nice. It's a challenging driving around with a trailer like that, but there was, for me, was a problem. The money you get for driving one trailer of that wasn't realistic, like in the game, the trailers in the game. I think I tested on my old profile to just test it before if I was going to put it in the game here. I think if you were in Stockholm and went to Uppsala, it's about 45 minutes in real life driving. You get, I think it was 74,000 kroners, Swedish kroners. So that's about a 7,500 euros with that trip. And that is not realistic, if you ask me. I think that is cheating, if you ask me. It is not the right price on that trip for a trailer. So I decided I was not going to put that into this profile, at least. Because then it will be no problem getting up to millions and millions. I saw trips there you could get, what was it, 84 or 85, almost 90,000 euros for one trip. And it wasn't a long one, it was just like from Sweden down to Germany or something. And that is honestly, from my point of view, it's not right. So maybe if I want to make a video about a challenging trailer, I can put that mod in and do that. But not for driving like we are doing here. So there you have it. And there aren't that many trailer mods out there, heavy loads or challenging trailers. They are getting more and more in the American truck. I have seen that. And like the Trafo trailer that I was talking about, I haven't seen that either. Maybe looking at the wrong places. If you are watching and have any good mods that you want me to test, for example, please give me a comment and I will look at the mod and see if there is something that is doable for a video or not. It's always nice to get an input from you viewers, so I can of course improve my videos and do something different or whatever. Just give me some comments or whatever. It's nice to get your point of view, like what do you think about my videos, or is it something that you want me to change, or I'm missing something that you think there is a must in the game or for the videos, for example, something that makes it more enjoyable for you to watch. Like I'm quite new. I have now, what is it, 160 videos out on YouTube, and I've been doing this for 5 or 6 months now, I think. So I am learning. I noticed that myself. I actually went and looked at my very first video that I did for YouTube this video that I did with the Peterbilt that is in the absolute in the beginning was just a test, nothing else. I didn't do anything special. I was just testing myself, and the video after that with the Sandy Bay, I think, is about 3 minutes long. Is my absolutely first video that I talked in the video, walked around a little bit. Didn't do very much at all actually on that video, but it's really funny to see the difference from that video and until today, what have changed. I think I think my English have been getting better, so that's of course just my point of view. I have no idea what you think. So that's why it's nice to get your feedback, see what you have to say, whatever. I mean, it's like for you, if you are doing something new and nobody tells you if you're doing it right or wrong, or you can do it in some different way or whatever. I mean, you are not going to get any better than just you're used to do all the time. I have get, of course, some feedback from a few viewers, and they seems to think that I'm doing it really good, actually. But I want to hear more. It's nice to get feedback, bad or good, it doesn't matter. Of course, I need to learn, as you can say. There is a speeding camera there. I think we managed that one. I don't want to get a speeding ticket. I think we've got enough of that, speeding tickets and red light fines, and yeah. Now we are getting close to Hirtshals to get to the ferry over to Kristiansand. Actually, I don't know how you say it in English, but Kristiansand is how I say it. So here we go down to the tunnel. Don't remember these ones. It's really highway after highway driving today, as you can see. Just eating up the asphalt in front of us. We have been here before, I see, but I don't remember the tunnels. Yeah, I'm getting old, I think. That's why. Let's get over here. It seems to go a little slow. There we have the windmills. I remember in the earlier when I was playing in my first profile, they had a trailer mod with windmill parts, windmill blade and parts, and many kinds. It was really nice. It was a long trailer because of the windmill it's quite a long, big parts they have, so it was challenging to drive around with. I remember the top of the windmill, the house where they have the turbine on the windmill. Actually, think I was going to Poland with that trailer, and I couldn't go through the toll booth on the road. So I got in a quite big trouble there because I had to turn around, drive on the highway in the wrong direction. And of course I got a fine for that because I couldn't get through the toll booth. And find a way other place to actually, if I get up the map here, I could probably show you which road. I went this road, and this toll booth here, I got a problem. So I had to reverse, turn around and go wrong way and try to find a place here to cross over to go back. And then I went actually this road. I don't remember if I was going up here. I think I was going here there. And then I went over here. I think, or I actually went all the way up to Gdansk and down again because the toll booth was a big problem. No, I maybe went this way because there is no toll booth on this road. So that was actually quite fun to do because challenging. You had to find your own road to can be able to go all the way to the delivering place. That is something actually what truckers need to do when they are hauling special trailers, like really wide and heavy. Then they need to get their permissions in each country, for example, for say if he is weighing 100 ton in total, then he need to get a special license or not license but permission from the government, or what you'd say, the people that control the roads, so he can go through that country. And sometimes they need police escort or whatever, so they need to make sure that everything works all the way to the delivery point. Here we are at the ferry. We are going to Kristiansand, and let's see, there, Nork. There, we are at the ferry. Actually, we have to drive off ourselves. I actually never gone. Yeah, I have actually gone to the ferry here in real life. It actually looks a little bit like it, I think. It's so long time ago now. I don't remember. So let's see. It should not be far away now to the delivery point. So, don't forget to give me some comments. Me nagging again. sound like an old lady nagging about stuff all the time. Yeah, but that's just how it is. So here we are, finally at the delivery point. So let's see if we can get this one in place without crashing into stuff. There. So let's see how that did go. Yeah, we went up to level 10. So let's get, yeah, we need to see there. Let's get the truck out of here. Park it outside. So there. Oh, that strip is done. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, you give me a like and give me a comment if you have anything to add. And of course, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.